Yo, what's up? It's December 26th and the holidays are over. They passed through, away from me, like a Range Rover. I got some gifts, some presents. Makes me glad that I'm not a pheasant, 'cause they don't get presents. But now, we're gonna get on it into a new video. So buckle up, put your seatbelt on. Here we go. I'm still trying out this new rapping thing. I'm still learning. I'm really bad, I know. I wanted to address this thing that I've been thinking about today, is INFJs aren't really respected. They are disrespected, in fact. I was really thinking about this recently because I feel that, I don't know, I just feel that there's this energy around me that I feel constantly attacked. I'm always on edge if someone's going to say something that is an attack, and I have to be ready to be like, think of some kind of comeback right away. And so it's not the best feeling. I don't like to constantly feel like I'm being attacked. I don't know, maybe it's just a human thing, like people are going to come attack you verbally no matter what. But I feel that I get it more so than I should. My gut says that it's not normal. It may have something to do with the way I look, the way I present myself, my ethnicity, my race, I don't know. It could be a lot of things. It could be my dressing style, my facial expressions. It could be a number of things. But I think as long as I'm being fully myself, however people react to it has nothing to do with me, and they're going to react to me no matter, like, however they want to, but it's the real me, so I'm not going to change the real me just to get a positive reaction. That's not how I'm going to roll. Now I'm going to roll as the easiest path is really just to be 100% authentically you, whatever the fuck that is. And your life will be so much easier because you'll know the people that are in your life like you for you, and it's easiest to just be you, whatever that is. This is why I left social media recently. I left Facebook like 2 years ago. I left Instagram very recently. Not because they're bad per se, but I think that I can live my life more authentically when I'm not on those particular platforms. I might go back on anonymously or just as like a art page or something like that, but never like my personal page is going to be on those sites. And for the most part, YouTube, and I'm still on TikTok, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like I'm really putting my personal life out there. It's really just me making videos. That's a tangent, though. What I really want to talk about is we're being disrespected because if you think about it, us INFJs are really just uncommon people. We're just not the regular average Joe people. It might be different in different countries, but for the USA, for the most part, the INFJ isn't your standard human being. We are, after all, 1 in 100. It's not common. So what we represent as people are really just sort of a embodiment of a mindfuck, because we don't adhere to the status quo. For the most part, we don't. Just our existence itself doesn't adhere to the status quo. It doesn't adhere to the common standard. And as you know, in our culture, we do have standardization of things. You always got your Walmart, your Targets. Every town in America has a Macy's, whatever, a CVS pharmacy. There's a standardization in our culture, and we do prize entrepreneurship and creativity and thinking outside the box, of course. However, it's in some way detached from our mainstream culture. It always seems like the things that are not common, the things that are out of the norm are just removed from us. They're detached. It's just out there, something that we see that's out there that isn't really part of our normal lives. Our normal lives are not supposed to be like that. We're not supposed to be like Drake. Drake is Drake because he's Drake. We don't think about the life that led up to that, to Drake. We don't think about the life that led up to Elon Musk or J-Lo or whoever is famous out there. I don't know. But I just felt like I needed to include a female. Otherwise, it sounds like I'm just thinking like guys are the best or whatever. I don't think that way, though. I swear. I swear on my life. We don't think about the things that lead up to that. And Elon Musk is just Elon Musk, and he always will be that, and he always was that. But before that, there was a process, right? He had to go through a bunch of bullshit. He had to be laughed at. He had to be scrutinized. He had to be challenged by people because he was thinking outside the norm. Steve Jobs is a very good example of that. He wanted to make Apple the best smartphone company or the best PC or the best computer company. I don't know what it is. I don't know the details. And Elon Musk wants to send rockets to Mars. Sure, let's do it. But for the most part, when he was a nobody, people were just like, you're a crazy dude. I don't care. You're kind of weird. I don't like you. And I don't mean to compare INFJs to be like Elon Musk or like a super famous person or a super talented person. I'm just saying that there's a parallel involved. We can say that the INFJ is different, and unless we're a finished product of some sort, like Dumbledore or Yoda, we aren't necessarily looked upon as somebody that is part of what we think should be a successful, normal person, right? Like it doesn't fit into the standard frame or the standard picture of what life is supposed to be for the successful person within that frame of, I guess, the standard person. Maybe like your lawyer or your doctor or somebody who is successful within the main frame of how life is supposed to be. Because doctors and lawyers are very successful people within that normal, not normal, standard life. I don't mean to offend any doctor or lawyers out there. I'm just saying, like, for the most part, you guys are very successful within that, within the norm of what life should be. Elon Musk is not part of the norm of what life should be. J-Lo is not part of the norm of what life should be, is what I'm saying. I don't think INFJs automatically are special either. It doesn't mean that. We still have to work towards it. But INFJs, unfortunately, if I have to give it to you straight and honest, we have to go through a bunch of bullshit before we become the finished product. And we have to work on ourselves to become that finished product. If you want to be a Yoda, if you want to be a Dumbledore, if you want to be a Martin Luther King Jr., who people claim to be an INFJ, you have to work on that. We have these special gifts. They are given to us at birth. And if we don't develop them, if we don't work on them, it's not going to manifest. And we're not going to be able to share that gift with the world, which is the ultimate source of happiness, is not what we can get from the world, but actually what we can give back to the world. It's not things that we can take from the world. It's really what we can give back to other people, what we can serve to other people that will truly make us happy. And I haven't necessarily experienced that yet, mind you, but I can intuit this. I can understand and see into the future that this is the proper source of happiness. It's not necessarily what satisfies us completely, but what will truly satisfy us is actually satisfying other people, the people around you, showing that you are giving to other people, and that is going to be serving your ultimate purpose, because whatever gifts that you have to share those gifts in order to feel like your purpose is fully served. And then you will feel that you are fully satisfied because of that, because you are serving your ultimate purpose, which is sharing your gifts or using your gifts to make the world a better place. I hope that makes sense to you, INFJs. Keep your chin up. I know it's kind of hard going through that process, going through the grind, going through the muck to get to the cream of the top, cream of the crop, cream of the top, cream of the crop, cream of the crop. But you will get there. I promise. You just got to stay positive and keep working at it. All right. Take care. I don't know if I'll be putting up another video before the New Year's, but I will try. I don't know. If you see it, if you see it, if you see it. If you don't, you don't. Anyway, Happy New Year. Hope you had a good holidays. I'll see you soon in the next video.